Hey guys, welcome to Sled Talk. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I would like to take a second of your time and introduce this season's title sponsor is Bikeman Performance. So they've decided to jump on board and help push the podcast. And if you're unaware, Bikeman is the elite level when it comes to aftermarket performance parts on your sled. So be sure to check out their site, link in the description. And without further ado, let's jump into the show.
Let the band play.
100K on the Protect, living life with no regrets. I can't designer when I get dressed. Summertime on winter fresh. I put her legs behind her head. Night she gone to bed. Bye. Every day it's a new test. I just keep chasing these checks. Living life with no regrets. Living life with no regrets. Living life with no regrets. Living life with no regrets.
All right, Sled Talk listeners, welcome back to another episode coming at you guys from HayDays once more. And with me this time, the Northern Backcountry Team, we got Derek and Evan. Boys, what's up? Welcome onto the show. Appreciate you guys coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, what's going on? Thank you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Why don't you do a little introduction of yourselves? Evan, let's start with you.
Yeah, my name's Evan Bursey. I've been riding snowmobiles for probably 8 years, and about, 4 years ago, I started a page called Northern Backcountry Team, and over the years, it's gotten bigger from just my brother and I, and now we got Derek and a few others with us, and just film riding. So,
hell yeah, that's awesome. Derek, what about you?
Yeah, I got my first Jag 440 when I was fairly young, and then just kind of trail rode forever, and these guys tried to get me to come ride off trail with them, and I was a little intimidated and still kind of am, but I'm just there for the fails and try and help them out and film as much as we can, and I'll just go out and have a good time.
Hell yeah, that's what it's about, right?
Find as much snow as we can. And,
yeah. Nice. Where are you guys based out of?
So we live in Lisbon, Maine.
Okay.
So it's like mid-coast Maine. We usually ride out of Eustis, Maine, which is right along the Canadian border in Maine on the western side of the state. And then we do a couple trips out west, or last year we did to Sealy, and
did you ride with Kasturkey?
No, we didn't. We
stayed in
his
his bunkhouse. We stayed in his bunkhouse.
Oh, okay, because I think I remember seeing something on your story.
Yeah.
Weren't we DMing about that? You said you were coming all the way out there.
Yeah,
I was maybe gonna go to Montana for a trip. Yeah, I think. All right, I remember that now.
Yeah. We were wondering
that?
if the times were gonna line up. But they didn't end up.
I never even ended up going over there.
Oh,
so
really?
I grew up like 10 minutes from Sealy. My dad still lives over there and stuff, but I didn't make a trip over there to ride this season, so it didn't work out, obviously. But how was it for you guys?
Oh, for us, I mean, it was awesome because we're used to, 3 feet of snow and barely covering stumps and stuff in Maine. So anything's great for us. We got out there and everyone was like, oh, the snow's kind of not that great. And we got out and thought it was amazing. We had a great time. But, I mean, it was warm. It was warm, so it was pretty cool. But 65 pretty much the whole time we were out there. So we were riding in just our suits. And
anytime you get out of the state of Maine to ride snowmobiles it's always a good time because you're going from, we try to ride like December 15th around there, and you're just gravel roads. We first one year we went out, we all burnt up a full set of skis, like carbide and all.
Like no no carbides left. Just the itch.
It's a 4-inch gravel on the road we take in, and the snow drifts over it. So if you drop into one side on like the first couple days, you're gonna find drifts now. And
so there's 6 feet in one spot, but it's not. So we just tear the hell out of one spot.
Oh boy,
it gets hectic. But, stuff starts to break because you try and go a little too long in one area. But
that's interesting. I've never been around something like that to ride. I was always in the mountains. That's interesting. So when you came out to Sealy, was that the only place that you rode out west, or did you hit some other spots? Or
I came out to Sealy earlier in the year in January, and but that's the only place. Those are the only 2 trips we've done.
Gotcha.
When I came out early in the year, the snow was actually pretty good, so that was sick. So
there you go. Nice, right on. And so let's talk sleds. What do you guys throw your legs around? What are you on right now?
So right now I'm on a 21 Chaos 850.
Nice.
I got a Lynx coming in.
Oh, so, boy.
Yeah, I switched up.
Yeah.
Getting called
Look
some
at
names,
you.
but that's all right.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hypocrite.
Yeah, Skidoo
That's
still
the biggest
sucks,
name.
but I'm Lynx guy now. And, yeah.
I just ride a 20 Chaos 800. I'm kind of waiting because I was going to get something this year, but he's got a Lynx coming, and then another kid we ride with who's in most of the videos, who's actually a good rider, is he's got a Boost coming. So it's going to be interesting. I'd like to ride a little bit of everyone's stuff and then see what I want to get next year.
Make a decision from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But we'll see.
Nice. Right on. So do you have any trips planned this upcoming season to go out west again, or
We don't really
anywhere
plan.
else?
Yeah.
No?
Planning's
we
not
just
our...
we just
Got it.
find out a week ahead of time that
Oh,
there's
nice.
no snow in the forecast and we're
Yeah.
not going to have to plow, and then we send it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like coming out here, I
We
think
didn't even have a ride.
Thursday I posted if anybody could pick us up at the airport
Yeah.
to get here because we didn't have a ride.
Yeah.
And ended up, we got a U-Haul because neither of us are 21.
Yeah.
And you can still run a U-Haul. So that's about how our planning is. We book plane
Yeah.
tickets and then figure out the rest.
Oh my.
When
Where
it
are you guys
gets there.
sleeping?
In a tent.
In the judge tent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
We were gonna
yeah.
go in the back of the U-Haul, but I don't know if it would have been a little tight.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever it takes. Is this
Yeah.
you guys' first time at HayDays then?
My second, his
Your second?
first.
My first.
Your
yeah.
first? Yeah. What was your first impression of it?
Oh, pretty well. I don't know if you guys heard, but we have like Epping, New Hampshire. There's a grass drag there. It's kind of
Okay.
similar to a snowmobile show like this, but
Okay.
it's just like half the size.
Sure.
But so I was coming out here kind of expecting that atmosphere, and this is just 10 times the size. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, but
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome to see.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it's pretty cool. This was our first time. The boys at Albany Lodge invited us to set up here at their booth, and
Oh, sick.
yeah, I mean, holy cow, whole different world.
yeah, it's crazy the amount of
Um,
people that run through here,
Oh man,
Wow.
yeah, there's a lot
especially
of
in the
people.
middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
in the middle of
Dude.
nowhere, Minnesota. You're just driving along,
Yeah.
and then there's hundreds of cars.
Yeah, it'd be cooler to do something like in Montana or whatnot, but guys from
Yeah.
the East Coast, that's way too far. So I think it's perfectly
Yeah,
in the
it's
middle.
nice in the
Yeah.
middle.
So yeah, no, it's a pretty cool event for sure. So yeah, the Northern Backcountry Team. What do you guys do? You do merch, or what's is it just fun content, or what's the goal behind it? The purpose?
Right now, it's pretty much just fun right now,
Yeah,
really.
sure.
I represent a couple companies.
Okay.
But other than that, I mean, I have our shirt on right now.
Yeah.
But I like to. If I was gonna make merch, but I wanted it made in America, and
Yep.
just getting that going is a long and slow process.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I met some people here that I think I can work with for shirts.
Yeah.
Finally, but
Heck yeah, that's cool.
Nah.
Yeah, when I started SledSend, I originally started doing just like print on demand.
oh
Um,
yeah.
And because I have a buddy that owns a huge print on demand company out of Florida.
Oh.
But I couldn't control the types of sweatshirt. I couldn't control the type of print. And so I was sending sweatshirts all over the world, to Finland, Russia, like all over the place, to different riders, and obviously in the States everywhere. And then I was ordering some for myself and getting them, and I was like, I don't like these at all. And I couldn't maintain the quality of them. And selfishly, I like nice shit, and so I want nice shit, and I want SledSend to be represented as such. So I pulled the bag on that, and then but it was nice for the print on demand because you don't have all that overhead, right? You don't have boxes of merch in your garage and hope that somebody buys it, right?
Yeah.
So it only, it's supply and demand. So once they place an order, then it gets made and shipped out to them, right?
Yeah.
But so I wanted to maintain high quality content. So now I have boxes in my garage full of merch and stuff. But we sold out last season, and so this whole spring and summer I've been focused on getting a ton of sweatshirts and hats and stuff lined up going into this next season. So but yeah, man, the merch game it's a lot of fun. You can make a lot of money with it too, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time.
To break
So-
even would be our goal right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
maybe
now we're
come-
giving shirts away, so
Yeah.
maybe come a 10th to breaking even. I think
Yeah.
right now the only people who have our shirts is Muskoka's gang and one other guy that's come up to us. So maybe that'll maybe that'll be a good sales pitch.
Yeah.
Only a few people have them.
Yeah, there you go. That's one way to look at it for sure. Absolutely. Jeff, you got something? Throw on these boys?
I can go into breaking stuff. We got a lot of that.
Yeah?
That's kind of how we came to breaking.
Yeah, go. What'd you break this last season?
This last season?
Everything.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're enjoying the show so far. Just want to take a quick second to introduce another one of this year's sponsors. We got RSI, so whether you need handlebars or grips, seat covers, controls, etc., doesn't matter. Use SledSend 2023 at checkout for 15% off your next order.
Yeah, the footwells on a Matrix are junk. They should be, Backwoods came out with new ones, but we were the first to make aftermarket footwells for a Matrix. I'm going to just put it out there.
Yeah.
Aluminum square tubing at a 45 just fits perfect on one of those.
So that was probably our best ingenuity this year, was square tubing on there, and they would break off every ride, so we'd have to re-weld them every ride. And getting the laughs out of people looking at a brand new snowmobile tipped on the side with us welding it. It was that was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's pretty great because people all the people around us in Maine, they just, we don't want to ride in Maine, and we're just happy to ride whenever we can ride. So it's pretty funny seeing their reactions to our sleds being pretty beat, but
yeah,
I mean, it is what it is. We have fun, so
heck yeah.
But, we got a ton of advice from Brett Turcotte's wife there, Nikki, so that was pretty cool. Hopefully we're going to try and implement some of that stuff, I guess. Work on that a little bit more. But.
Just pretty much growing content in the page. I just want to kind of grow the page before we try to go off into something else.
Sure.
What I'd like to do is get a team of riders, because right now it's just like a friend group, but it's not really that official.
Sure.
I'd like to get like the kind of the better guys that we ride with, or even just the characters that we ride with that make the videos funny and whatever. Get them involved and make it kind of an official team.
Sure.
Where everybody who rides for us works with the companies we work with and everything like that.
Yeah, that's a good goal. That's pretty sick.
As far as rides go, I think we'll probably try and make it to Sealy again, and then hopefully maybe the Chick Chalks, and I don't know.
And
maybe
Albany Lodge.
Yeah, maybe. And like to push fitness more on the industry, because I feel like
it's the best mod you can do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like that's something that needs to be pushed more.
Sure.
You see a lot of people who put 15 grand into their sled, and it's like they could not only ride better, but they would be way happier in life and stuff, and feel way better about themselves.
Absolutely.
Start going to the gym.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Taking care of your body bleeds into everything else: business, life, relationships.
Yeah. Wears off on your friends, and all of a sudden you got a good group of guys together. So.
Yeah. No, that's a good goal for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. I started. So for the longest time, I just worked out by myself, and then. What, a year and a half ago? Yeah, a year and a half ago, I finally going into an actual commercial gym and going with him.
Awesome. Yeah.
And I probably doubled in size just working out with somebody else to push you harder and whatnot. And so I've been going ever since nonstop. So I'm in the middle. Awesome. I'm halfway through 75 hard.
Oh, I was just gonna ask that.
We just did that the beginning of this year.
Oh, you guys just did it beginning of this year? Nice. How did it go for you?
Good.
Yeah.
My second time, his first.
Nice.
That's kind of what happened. Pretty similar situation. Him and his brother pushed me to get quite a bit better, and I'd never gone to the gym, was not in shape at all. And then, I've been going to the gym only like 9 months, so nothing, but still feel so much better about myself and feel so much better in general. So
it bleeds over into everything else.
It is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. If I could say anything to not that I'm anyone special, but if I could say anything to anyone snowmobiling, it'd be do 75 hard. And it'll not only change your snowmobiling, but it'll change your life. So
it'll give you a total different aspect too on people's excuses.
Oh, man.
You hear people's excuses now, and you're just like, man, that's not not an excuse.
It's obviously not important enough to you.
You just don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even a fitness challenge. It's more so a discipline challenge.
Yeah,
it's mental 100%,
Yeah, and no excuses, right? On day 41 or whatever, and, traveling and being here and ripping these all day, like,
You guys were
don't
running
matter.
here last year, weren't you?
Yeah, we were out here
Yeah.
running last year.
Yeah.
You going for a run tonight or to the gym?
No, I already hit a walk.
Oh,
today,
really?
and
Yeah.
we got up at like 4 a.m. and hit the gym this morning.
Oh,
so
sweet.
I got both my workouts in still, or done, and then
That's the way to do
I
it.
just got to finish some more water, and I
Yeah.
still have to read.
Yeah. What are you reading?
But so on the plane, I started a book called Company of One.
Oh, really?
So it's a business book about not necessarily scaling business, but being better at business, whether that's like just yourself, just a one-man company or like a couple employees. I just started it, so I haven't gotten, literally yesterday, so only 10 pages into it, right? But but I mean, most of the stuff for me, like the whole personal development stuff, I've been on that shit for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
So 75 hard's not really too outside of my normal, other than obviously the second workout, and then alcohol. That's
hard around here.
Yeah, I've done several different stints of no alcohol, 90 days at a time, quite a few times. But I don't drink a lot, but I'll drink often. If that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But for me, like, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, right? So if I'm going to say I'm going to do 75 hard and not drink, then I ain't fucking doing it. Even if I am at HayDays, like, I don't give a shit. So it's all about doing the shit you say you're going to do, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but no, that's a great point, man, bringing up body, because taking care of yourself and working out, like, it doesn't get talked about enough, right? Like,
That's what's cool about Caleb.
Oh, yeah.
You see it on his page a lot,
Oh, yeah.
talking about fitness. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that dude fucking took a bar and 45 plates up into the mountains.
Yeah, I know. Pretty
Wild.
special.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even stand where he was standing, and
Oh,
then
man.
he's overhead pressing.
Yeah.
Friggin' 135 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If you've listened to him, you know that at the end of every podcast we do the sled talk question. So put you boys both on the spot and ask a question to the listeners and the viewers so that they can, punch their thumbs and give their answers. So it could be super broad. What kind of sled? Where do you like to ride? What kind of gear do you like? Or it can be absolutely anything, whatever comes to mind. So whoever wants to go first, ask the listeners a question.
Could I do something about fitness?
I was going to say. That's
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
PR
Absolutely.
deadlift.
Yeah.
I want to hear him.
That's a good one. Okay. Comment below.
My PR deadlift right now is 50?
I don't know.
345.
We're terrible at bar mass, so we normally just do like 345s and a 25. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think it was three
So-
plates would be 345, so 315 plus 25 on each side.
25, so 50, yeah, so 365.
365.
Hell yeah.
We can now get made fun of for not being able to do math. But
And what about you?
how often do you go to the gym? Probably would be mine.
There you go. That's a good one too. Comment below with your answers. Awesome. Well, boys, again, thanks for seeing us and walking up and jumping on the podcast real quick. Appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
100%. Thanks for having us on here.
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Sled Talk listeners, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Living life with no regrets. I can't designer when I get dressed. Summertime on winter fresh. I put her legs behind her head. Night she gone to bed. Bye bye. Every day it's a new test. I just keep chasing these chicks.